everyone, my name is Jennifer. I'm a real estate agent with Live Love Artemis at KW Philly. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about the CARES Act and the mortgage forbearance that some of you may be in. If you're in a mortgage forbearance, you're probably wondering how do you get out of the mortgage forbearance and either resume monthly payments if you can, and all the different options that may be available. The CARES Act mortgage forbearance was signed in the spring of 2020, and that was to help borrowers who were directly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, and also to help them put a pause to their mortgage payments. A forbearance does not mean forgiveness. It is strictly a pause. So the initial forbearance that came out was for 6 months or 180 days. Some of you may have entered into that at the end of March, beginning of April, and your first forbearance has expired. If that did happen, you may have gone into a one-time renewal or extension for another 6 months or 180 days. That will be expiring of March-ish, April, depending on when you enrolled, of 2021. Now, for those of you who are wondering what a forbearance is, the pause that was granted had to do with, it wasn't a one-size-fits-all. It had to do with who your servicer is, if they offered it. Almost all servicers did, and depended on what type of loan you were in. So if you were FHA, VA, USDA, a Fannie Mae or a Freddie Mac in mortgage, then you should have been eligible to go into the mortgage forbearance. Now, when it comes to repayment or getting out of that forbearance, if you're able to, the repayment options, again, is not one size fits all, and it really depends on your servicer. So the one option for it should have been, you do have the option of doing the lump sum payment if you're able to. So if you pause 4 months of payments, and if your mortgage was $4,000 a month, you would owe $5,000, the 4 for the pause and the 1 for your mortgage, the next time you're able to resume a monthly mortgage payment. This repayment option should not be the only repayment option from your servicer. They should have other options for you. That could be taking the $4,000, again for math, the example of $4,000 a month spread over, say, 12 months. So you would make $1,000 payment, which is the regular monthly mortgage, plus an additional $333 for 12 months. After that 12 months, say month 13, you would go back down to the $1,000. The other 3 options would have been a deferment, which would go to the back end of the mortgage, so that when you sell or refinance the home, you would go ahead and pay it out of the proceeds. The other option actually could be a loan modification. Now, the loan modification, what you would do is they would actually redo your term for you and take you from, say, if you had 20 years left to pay on your mortgage, out to 22 years. This is actually what most people may have to go into because they have not recovered from the financial hardship. So, if none of those options seem like a viable option for you and you are considering selling the home, that's also something you can do, because most properties today have equity where they could sell the home and still pay off the mortgage and go ahead and take the proceeds to go ahead and purchase a new, less expensive home. If you need further information about doing a loan modification or potentially selling the property, please reach out to me. My name is Jennifer. My telephone number is 215-783-4433, or you can reach me through email at jenn@liveloveartemis.com.